We're here with Kenyatta Long, the point guard for the Claremont Crocs. Kenyatta, thank you for joining me today.
Appreciate you.
So you're the lefty of the bunch. Do you guys have any other lefties on the team?
No, that's a great question.
Wow.
No, I'm the only one.
So you grew up in Philadelphia. Well, we're going to bring it back to your beginnings real quick. When did you move to Florida?
I moved to Florida about 2 years ago with my wife and my son. Just a different beginning. Everybody always wanted to come move to Florida, so that's what we did. The weather is nice out here.
I was going to say, it's probably the temperature, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm from California. It's a lot warmer here than it is there, 100%. So basketball to you is not just a sport. You kind of describe it as an escape from reality. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Just growing up in Philadelphia, it's tough times, especially being from a city kid, big spot. It's not that many, we got a lot of talent, but just not that many opportunities. So I had a bunch of people I grew up with, brothers, friends, all left sports as a mentor for them, but they might got caught up being in the streets or just making the wrong decisions.
Yeah.
So basketball was that for me, to keep me out that trouble.
That's awesome. So growing up, have you had good coaches your whole life? Like, how much do you attribute yourself and the person you are today to basketball?
Absolutely. I always had coaches. That's why I call myself a mentor, because they mentored me on just not even just playing the game of basketball, just getting around, helping me pick the right decisions in school. Just being there like a second father figure. So
I like how you kind of term it as mentor rather than coach, based on the way you've grown up. But is there a future for you in that?
Absolutely. I think right now is like my future. Like, I still help kids. Always going to help kids. Always going to help players. Actually, just knowing what mentoring about is just not always about basketball, just helping people get to a better direction.
So what do you do outside of basketball? Or you work with kids, correct?
Yes, I'm a basketball trainer, full-time dad, and just all around sports, playing basketball, man. I love playing basketball, and I love coaching and training and just playing.
Let's focus on your style of basketball real quick. You are a point guard, but what is your favorite aspect of the game? Is it shooting? Is it playing off the dribble?
Oh, dribbling. I love being on ball. As I got older, I definitely learned how to play off the ball, because definitely that's what's pro basketball about, just playing off the ball. You got to learn how to play off the ball if you want to be a great player. So.
You term this year as a redemption year. Why is that?
Because I feel as though, as far as my last year of college, I had my son. And me and my coach, we wasn't really seeing too many eye to eye. I went to school in Oklahoma, and just me and him wasn't really seeing eye to eye. But that was my last year, and I had my son, so I had to quit work, and that's when I started training kids. So that's been about 3 years I've been off, and they gave me the opportunity to clear my Crocs. Like, you wanna play? So I'm like, and they sent me playing in Winter Park League too, but also they gave me the opportunity of playing in Claremont Crocs.
So you have a family. Family's doing well, I hope?
Absolutely.
How old's the kid?
How old?
Yeah.
He's 2 years old.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you already know.
When does he start talking back?
Oh man, he actually in the phase of doing that right now.
Oh.
And he's a basketball player, so if I take the ball from right now, he'd be ready to fight and tear this whole thing down. So,
what's the long way movement?
The long way movement is just it's to help kids that get in that right position, like far as when it comes to mentoring, and just making sure they don't choose their options off of basketball. Just make sure they think first, far as if you go into a school, make sure you use basketball as a tool and using that school first to get your education. And that's one thing I wish, I'm still trying to get my degree. I got a year left, but that's one thing, growing up in Philadelphia, I was using just basketball as a tool. And I didn't use basketball as a tool, I was using basketball as a first option. So it kind of let me through some situations, as far as I went to 3 to 4 different schools just because I was chasing the basketball scholarship instead of trying to get that degree. And that's what I try to help kids with, as far as mentoring, is just helping them get that degree first and then come basketball second.
So is that the one thing you think that you wish people told you?
Absolutely, because I didn't even though I had mentors, I still was letting my ego do the talking. I was choosing basketball first. If basketball, that's another reason me and my wife met, and we got to Florida. She loved basketball, I love basketball. So everything was basketball in my eyes. And if you talk about work or whatever the case may be, that came second and third. And I wish I knew the other way around. So. Well,
the Florida Basketball Association is better off for having people like you in it, man.
Oh, I appreciate you, man.
That's Kenyatta Long for the Claremont Crocs.
Thank you.